reach out to, you know, make the fight. But we didn't know how serious it was. Me and Ryan, we just basically got on the phone. I told him everything I wanted. And yeah, no, I am a competitor. And, you know, when I first started out boxing, you know, when I took it serious and, you know, I was like, this what I'm going to do. You know, I said, you know, I'm going to be great in the sport. I'm going to be the best. I'm not in here to be, you know, just a competitor. I'm not in here to, you know, be just one of the other guys. No, I want to be the best. I want to be the guy. So it hasn't, nothing has changed. So the world get to see me face it. But, you know, I'm going to rise even higher than I was before.
Now that you're taking care of business, how does you and Devin Haney end? How does that fight go?
A knockout.
45 seconds left, Kenny. Stay sharp, baby.
Bro, I'm real, bro. I'm for real. And put anybody in there in front of me, I'm gonna say the same thing. I'm gonna stop them. Put your money on it.
Not long ago, Keyshawn Davis earned an impressive TKO victory over Jermaine Ortiz in his first fight at junior welterweight and quickly turned that spotlight into a bold call for a future showdown with Devin Haney, which stirred excitement across the boxing world.
The you is, you called out Devin Haney. You talked the other day, and I told you what Mickey Bay said about Devin Haney and you fight. I talked with somebody that you might know from when you were younger, Coach Sean from Norfolk, Virginia. He told me, you know, when it come to fighting, Keyshawn Davis is just a mean little dude. Like, you can come, you want to box and do all that. He love to fight. Now, I asked you this about Mickey when it came to Devin Haney. Now that you're taking care of business, how does you and Devin Haney end? How does that fight go?
A knockout.
Say.
Haney answered the challenge straight on social media. He reacted to the call aimed at him with a short, clear message saying, "Keyshawn, let's do it." This showed he heard Davis and was open to the idea instead of brushing it off. Keyshawn Davis responded with strong confidence, saying he would knock Haney out if they fought, and made it clear he believes he is ready to face the best competition at the top level.
Hey, Devin said, let's do it. You know, I know he's dealing with some legal issues. I don't know what happened. He said he had to turn himself in, but I believe he tweeted like, Keyshawn, let's do it. I mean,
He said that?
Yeah, but he tweeted like something like that. Yeah.
Well, you know, Bill was in my DMs. We already was talking about it, honestly, before he even hit the media. So I know it's going to happen in 2026.
And you're good going straight to Devin in your first fight at 47?
If it make money, it make.
Davis says he is willing to fight anyone and has no fear of well-known names, and claims he is the real deal and will finish anyone who stands across from him as he looks to face top fighters like Devin Haney, Lewis Crocker, and Dalton Smith to show he belongs at the highest level of the sport.
Devin, you set your targets publicly on Devin Haney, #1 welterweight by ring, most estimations right now, champion. Why is that? Why Devin Haney? And you know, you have half the amount of professional fights he has. Do you think that's something? There's enough in it for him when he's.
I was 6-0 fighting people with 30+ fights, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Stop.
I don't mean it from that. What I mean is
stopping them.
Why is he
stop it? No, I'm playing. No, I'm playing, bro. Nah, why Devin Haney, bro? Honestly, because he's a star. He's a superstar.
You asking that question. I felt like that's what it was. Go ahead.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, I'm ready to fight anybody. So I'm going for the star.
Davis took shots at Devin Haney, saying that even though Haney moved up in weight from 135 pounds, he still does not punch hard and has no real knockout power, and claimed he would be able to stop him, while adding that Haney has not yet proven he has true strength at the higher weight classes.
No problem against you, bro, but we talking business right now. I will knock Devin out for sure. For sure.
You don't think he's hitting a little harder at 47 than he was at 35 and 40 growing into that weight? That's a no.
It looked like it.
It looked like it.
It looks
to
like
us,
it.
Keyshawn.
To me.
That's good.
Let's see how hard I hit January 31st.
I like it.
Do you think you're already a bright enough star that he'd be willing to take? Because, you know, as a businessman, risk reward. You think you bring enough to the table that he'd want to take the fight? He would take the fight?
Hopefully, bro. I hope he would take the fight. In terms of answering your question, a bright enough star, he's already entertaining me on Twitter and social media and stuff like that. So I guess he sees some money potential in this fight right here. But what I would like to do is I would like to become champion, because that just speaks for itself. Once I come to the champion with the table, you can't play with me.
Davis says Devin Haney has never given him respect going back to their early days and believes Haney has always looked past him and never viewed him as a real danger while failing to recognize his ability even as Davis continued to rise through the ranks and move closer to elite level opponents.
The situation with you and Dev.
Yeah, I never with Cuz.
Why?
Because Cuz never with me.
On what tip?
Bro, it was like times where like, bro, it was times where like me, I was always around Shakur as an amateur and shit. So Shakur introduced me to Floyd, Devin Haney, all that type of shit. So there's a hell of times around Devin Haney and we 24 fitness playing basketball, regular shit before niggas became celebrities type shit. Or just who we are today. And nigga just never never even looked me in my eyes. Nigga never showed me respect. Like nigga never, Shakur always like, yo, this nigga Keyshawn, this, that, third. He be like, for real? That nigga still a kid. And like, he just never gave me my respect.
He sunned you.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bitch ass nigga, you know goddamn well, nigga, now I'm here, nigga. And everything Shakur been saying, nigga, I lived up to it and then some. You talking about? And he's still, like, his father it's crazy because my beginning of my professional career, his father used to be like, oh, shit, the businessman was support you, like, dap me up.
My man.
And,
so you always was the
Dev,
businessman.
And Dad was keep his face forward and like, dang, I can't get no pat. Like, nigga, we African American, you can't show me no type of love. You're weird.
All right, well, how about this?
So you've been a businessman?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Since like an amateur?
Yeah.
Keyshawn Davis appeared in public and directly called out Bill Haney, asking him to help make the fight with Devin Haney happen, and said he is ready to move up and take that challenge, and added that even if Bill Haney does not back the matchup, he will still defeat Devin inside the ring as he pushes for respect and aims to secure a major spotlight fight.
Wait, but listen, you still got an opportunity when you go handle your business right here, because you know me and you in the DM. Correct? And you know you told me that you would look like an opportunity. I believe you.
Not Jermaine, now what we doing?
The same thing that we talked about we were going to do in the DMs before you picked Jermaine.
2026, we doing it.
You promise? Remember,
you promise. You the promoter.
Well, I got you. Listen, in the DMs, I got your word on it. All right, just stand on it. Good luck, handle that business, okay? All right.
Keyshawn has grown a lot as a fighter, showing better power discipline and sharp focus by stopping Jermaine Ortiz and becoming the first person to finish him, and since Ortiz had gone the full distance with elite fighters like Vasily Lomachenko and Teofimo Lopez, it shows that Davis is moving quickly toward the highest level of competition.
Davis returned to the ring, stopping Jermaine Ortiz, something that Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko couldn't do against Jermaine Ortiz. Heck, they had tough battles with Ortiz. Keyshawn relatively was in control and made this look easy. All right, let's talk about the first half of this fight. It was a very awkward and ugly fight as Jermaine Ortiz was moving all around, kind of jittery. Something we anticipated Jermaine Ortiz would do. That's kind of how he fights, really awkward type. Keyshawn Davis was like, all right, cool. The jab was phenomenal for Keyshawn. Yes, the power punches through like the first half of the fight were even. The jab was way in favor of Keyshawn Davis. That's how he was able to keep Jermaine Ortiz at range. So when Ortiz tried to come in quickly, Keyshawn wasn't having any of it. Then the second half of the fight, really rounds 8 through 12, Jermaine Ortiz realized, I can't keep doing that. I'm gonna have to just stand right in front of him and kind of box and try and land some shots, because Ortiz did land some shots on Keyshawn. Nothing stood in front of him, man. Keyshawn picked him apart. The jab, the right hand, the left hand, hooks. I'm telling you, everything. Keyshawn Davis is back. In the 11th round, stops him with drops him with a body shot, goes to the head, nice right hand. Then you can see on the replay, he looks down, sees Ortiz is covering with his hands up here, looks at the body, sees it wide open, left hand to the body, drops him. Ortiz has to take a knee. Then the 12th round, Ortiz has an awful left eye, swollen, basically shut. They're like, all right, last round, let's go ahead. Keyshawn, 15 seconds left, does what he needs to do, gets the stoppage, the TKO. Ref says, yeah, no, I can't do it anymore. I can't watch this. And Keyshawn Davis is back. Hey, he called out Devin Haney immediately after the fight. He wants to go up to 47. Already looked pretty big, looked strong at 40, but says, hey, I can go to 47.
Davis looked back on his first fight at 140 pounds and said he felt surprisingly comfortable and confident in the new division. He explained that his body felt stronger and tougher than he expected, which helped him take his opponent's shots without slowing down. From the opening rounds, he managed his energy well, stayed calm, and slowly broke down Jermaine Ortiz over time. Davis shared that he was focused on getting a stoppage from early in the fight and never lost sight of that goal as the rounds passed. His patience mixed with steady power and strong endurance led to a clear stoppage in the 12th round and left no doubt about his control. Many fans and analysts praised the showing, saying it was an outstanding debut at the weight, and pointed out that Davis adjusted smoothly while showing the calm mindset and finishing skill of a future champion.
A lot of bro could punch a little bit. I was surprised. I'm like, damn, okay. But yeah, man, I just felt like, I feel like he had a lot of respect for me in the ring. I feel like I was already getting to him in the weigh-ins and press conference. I don't know. I think I just always get to my opponents before I fight. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. But I just be being myself, for real. And he was showing me a lot of respect in there in the ring. But also, as the fight just kept going on, we both got comfortable with each other, like, all right, bet. So I did fear him actually trying to win, for sure. But, like, after a while, as I kept punching him and as my strength and energy was not going down, he was just in there. So then after like 6 rounds, I'm like, all right, I got 6 more rounds to go. I'm really about to try to stop you now. You know what I'm saying? Even in the 12th round, I'm like, I'm about to stop you. Like it never left my head. Like, I'm about to stop you. Like, every round, I'm about to stop you. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it's going to happen.
Keyshawn Davis opened up honestly about the emotional road leading into the fight and explained the ups and downs and personal battles he dealt with since his last appearance. He admitted there were nights when he questioned if he even wanted to keep boxing, which showed how heavy the mental and emotional strain had become before his return. Even with those doubts, he stayed committed and kept a promise he made to his supporters by earning a knockout in his 140-pound debut against Jermaine Ortiz. Fighting in front of 20,000 fans, Davis said he felt a strong sense of purpose and gratitude and viewed the win as a major turning point in his career. He called the night a dream come true and showed how faith, persistence, and determination can turn hard moments into career-defining success, while making it clear his path forward is now heading in a positive direction.
Knockout win in his debut at 140 to cement his status as a top player in the division, and I'm going to turn it over to Keyshawn.
Well, first things first, all glory to God. Jesus Christ for giving me this win. It's been a long time coming, man, from my last fight all the way to tonight, man. There was a lot of twists and turns and up and downs and nights where I just didn't even want to do this anymore. And y'all don't know the half of like how I even got here tonight just to perform. And how I got that knockout is crazy because I always dreamed to get like a 12-round knockout, like 12 round. Like, that was always my dream. So like, to do it in an opponent like Jermaine Ortiz on my return in front of 20,000 fans, that's God, bro. That's God. I feel like he turned my whole career around. And now it's just continuing to just keep trusting in him, that he's gonna do even bigger things for me. And I'm here, man. I'm back and I'm better, just like I promised y'all. Also, I promised y'all a knockout, and I got y'all.
Keyshawn Davis has been very open about how he sees a fight with Devin Haney, and his confidence has come through in strong statements on social media and in interviews. He suggested that Haney would be an easy challenge, saying Haney lacks knockout power and has no style that concerns him, signaling he would handle the fight comfortably if it happens. Davis's confidence comes from his dominant TKO win over Jermaine Ortiz, and he has highlighted that he has stopped opponents who had never been stopped before, adding that he believes he could do the same to anyone in the ring, including Haney.
Devin Haney. I feel like me and Devin Haney will be it'll be an easy fight for me, bro. Like, super easy, bro. Like, and I know I would stop Devin Haney. I've been saying this, bro, before the Ryan fight, bro. He just don't got nothing for me. He got nothing for me. Like, you got no power. You got nothing for me to worry about. Like, what are you gonna do to stop me?
Got you.
And what I got coming with, you know what I'm saying? I feel like he don't got nothing to even stop me. His defense is not that good. I feel like I got better defense than him. I know he fought better opponents than me, so you know what I'm saying? So I gave him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, for sure.
But I just feel like I got better defense than him.
His resume tough.
Nah, it is.
His resume tough.
But you gotta realize he fought a lot of guys that was smaller than him too, bro. A lot of these guys were smaller than him, and he was saying it in the weigh-ins. You're too small. You know what I mean? So he knew what he was doing, bro. You know what I mean? So everybody got that.
Davis openly criticized Devin Haney for filing a lawsuit over his disputed fight with Ryan Garcia, calling him soft and saying he should face setbacks like a real fighter instead of taking the matter to court. He questioned Haney's sportsmanship, arguing that true champions accept losses in the ring with dignity rather than turning to legal action. Davis also claimed that Haney's success has been heavily supported by his father and critics, labeling him a daddy's boy who has not faced real challenges despite staying undefeated.
for us seeing Devin Haney doing all of this with a person that had 0.1 estrogen, and we all seen that Ryan Garcia was still in there getting tired. It's like, bro, I'm sorry, there's no other word to put it. You're, excuse my language. That's how I feel. You're soft. You do not take your L's. You a person that been given everything all your life. Daddy's boy, making sure you been straight all your life. And now you took your first loss. I feel like you don't even know.
Despite Keyshawn Davis questioning his power and chin, Devin Haney maintains that he has proven he can take a hit and compete at the top level. After being knocked down 3 times by Ryan Garcia, Haney pointed out that he got up each time and kept fighting, showing he has both heart and a solid chin. He said he is not afraid of being challenged and that facing tough moments is part of growing as a fighter, stressing that his ability to get back on his feet proves a resilience that many overlook.
Hey, oh, he don't have a chin. No, when you get hit and you get up, that's what's showing you have a chin. Being able to get hit and get right back to it.
Did you ever recover from that getting hurt the first time? In the very first round?
I feel like I recovered because I wasn't that hurt. It was more like a surprise.
Like shocked you.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. So I feel like I recovered.
What is Bill telling you throughout the course of the fight? What did he have? What type of urgency did he have? What was he saying?
Like I said, I don't want to speak on that too much for various reasons, but yeah.
Are y'all still taking legal action over what he did? Are y'all still thinking about it?
Andre Ward, the former 2-division world champion and boxing analyst for HBO and ESPN, has publicly recognized Devin Haney's talent, work ethic, and potential, giving praise that carries serious weight given Ward's reputation. Ward has described Haney as a disciplined and dedicated fighter who trains hard and stays fully focused, saying his full-time commitment makes him a tough challenge, especially for a young champion still developing. Ward's compliments go deeper than surface-level praise, noting that Haney's mix of skill, discipline, and preparation could make him a future superstar in major fights. He has also defended Haney in controversial bouts, like the close fight with Vasily Lomachenko, urging critics to assess such matches fairly. Ward's endorsement highlights that many experts see Haney as one of boxing's elite competitors.
Bill Haney has done a masterful job with how he's moved his son. And Devin Haney is the truth. He's got skill. He's probably one of the most technically sound fighters in the game today. I think Haney has the advantage because similar to me and Kovalev, people think, oh, he's been at the weight class longer, so he's bigger. It's like, nah, he might be bigger. Doesn't mean he's stronger. And he's sucking himself down to get to 140. That shows up after that 6th or 7th round. The guy coming up, if he knows how to box and he knows his way around that ring, he ultimately has the advantage because I don't have to look like a skeleton on that.
Could Davis actually beat Haney if they stepped into the ring, or is this all just hype with no fight coming? Share what you think in the comments.